Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Kappabay Agent Launchpad. Now, what is Kappabay Agent Launchpad? I like to think of it as a marketplace and deployment platform for AI agents that live on chain. Now, each agent is represented as an object in SUI that contains stuff like their configuration, memories, etc. And each agent also has a gas bag. That's really important to know, as you can see here. And I will just show under my agents that each agent has its own gas bag, and this gas bag handles all the uptime and inference costs for you, so you don't have to constantly worry about that. Now, as you can see here, you can deploy your own agents, or you can go to the marketplace, list your agents, or buy other people's agents, whichever you like. But for the sake of this demo, we will just check the deploy. So you can see here under the deploy, you have an AI assist button if you would like AI assistance in order to generate your configuration, if you would like to describe what you want your agent to do and get the best AI generated configuration for that, you can use that. But for this demo, I will also be going through the sections of the manual creation here, because this is pretty important, right? If you are looking at this, maybe you can see similarities with Eliza. If you've ever used Eliza, you can see that this is really similar to it. And here in basic info, we don't have much to choose from, except maybe importantly like a model provider or a voice setting, if that changes anything for you. And in personality, it's pretty much the same. I don't usually play too much with these, but if you would like to, sure, go ahead. And in examples, you can give it like example prompts and tell your agent to construct a certain kind of response based on that prompt, which is pretty cool. And where things become interesting, in my opinion, is under integrations, because here, as you can see, you have by default enabled callback executor plugin, which is a pretty cool plugin because your agent will ship with an oracle, and this oracle will be listening for inference events from our main contract, which means that with this callback executor, and this was explained in another video in further detail, so we won't go too much into that, but what it does in summary is you can infer prompts through your contract and tell your agent, give him an option between a couple of callbacks and tell him decide which one he needs to call, and expect him to execute that transaction, actual callback, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so after we do, and in advanced, it's also some style, chat style, and post styles. I don't really care about those, but yeah, let's just go and deploy this guy. So the first transaction is going to be the creation of all of the objects, so the agent object, the prompt manager, etc. And let's just wait for that to finish. Now this second transaction is, I think I have to approve, so this will remove the cap. So it's actually the admin cap is going to stay with the agent. It's not going to stay with us because he will need it for certain operations. With us, we will have in our wallet an agent cap, but the agent's wallet will also have its own copy of the agent cap. So yeah, that was the second transaction, was the admin cap removal from our wallet. Let's just wait until that's finished. And here is so this is the creation of the agent cap for the agent wallet. Okay, cool. So we can see that this agent deployed successfully. Now under this status page, let's just talk a little bit about this. Usually what you will need from your agent is the object ID. If you're writing any contracts with callbacks, you will need your object ID, the prompt manager ID possibly, and the agent cap if you will require it. That all depends on like the use case, of course, but this is the info that you have here now. We will maybe even put the agent cap here too, but we will see. Now you have firstly operations with your gas bag. You can deposit SUI into your gas bag to keep your agent running. You can withdraw SUI from the gas bag to your own wallet if you've put too much or whatever. And finally, you can transfer from the gas bag to the agent wallet. So this is when you want that callback functionality to work. The agent wallet has to have some funds in order to execute those transactions. And yeah, this is basically for that. Now on this side you have the access to the terminal, and in this terminal we still recommend you use the public API link to communicate with your agent, but because this terminal is still kind of rough around the edges. I mean, the whole platform is, we're still in early alpha, and that's why we would really like some feedback, and how we can improve. But yeah, this is basically the terminal if you want to communicate with your agent, talk with it. I don't know. I'm not gonna chat with my agent right now. Just wanted to show you this. You can also transfer the agent cap to a certain address if you want a new wallet. Your wallet has been compromised or whatever. You can transfer your agent cap to some place else. You can pause your agent. Now this pausing will happen automatically. We have a cron job that does that if your gas bag dropped below a certain point. And yeah, you can pause it, you can play it, you can restart it. And after deploying, one more thing to note, you can see here that now we have the knowledge base, basically tab, a new tab in the configuration. And the knowledge is pretty much just like knowledge in any other AI agent. You feed it any type of knowledge and expect it to have a better understanding on whatever the topic is. So yeah, that's pretty much it, and that's the basics of the agent launchpad. And now we have an AI agent running on Sui that can interact with smart contracts, respond to events with the help of an oracle, and most importantly, can make autonomous decisions. So the platform can handle all the infrastructure, and you can focus on building cool agent behaviors. And if you want to see some examples of what's possible, check out the demo contracts for sure. We have things like AI judges that can review cases and deliver verdicts, governance systems where agents evaluate proposals. So yeah, like said, still in early alpha, so we appreciate any feedback that we can get so we can improve. But overall, very excited to see what you build with it, and that's it. Thanks for watching.